going on, YouTube? You here with the Denture Life? This is Daddy Denture today. So I am at the dentist's office. I'm about 9 days away from 6 months. I came in today for a reline for my dentures. So this is going to be my third reline in almost about 6 months. Now, with this reline, I actually ripped out my old reline that was in it. So hopefully when I go in here, they don't give me a hard time about ripping out that reline that was in there. I guess supposedly when they put them relines in, they're supposed to keep on layering over the last reline with more relines. Majority of the dentists, it sounds like, do that. The reason why I ripped out the reline is the first reline that was on my denture, on my top one especially, the sides were peeling out and falling back. So there were food particles that were getting stuck in between the denture and underneath the reline. And it just seemed really gross to me, and I ended up ripping it out and cleaning them off really good. Try to get them as clean as possible because they just felt dirty in my mouth. So I'm gonna go in here right now. I got an appointment at 11 o'clock to get my third reline. So this is going to be my third reline in about 6 months. So it seems like every 2 months you're going to need a reline done. So not much has changed with my gums so far. Just a little bit of shrinkage in them. So where the top denture didn't fit. And then my bottom gums are starting to shrink too as well, but they're changing slowly. So I'm gonna go in here real quick and see if they give me a hard time about ripping out my old reline before they put a new one in there, and I'll let y'all know. Alright, talk to y'all later. See you in a few seconds. Alright, so I am back out of the dentist's office, and let me tell you how everything went. So, they wasn't mad that I ripped out the reline. They actually told me that the reline carries bacteria, and it's good to rip it out, probably to put a new one in there. I was telling this falling out. Now, the bad thing about ripping out my reline like I did is that I believe I threw my teeth off because as my gums were shrinking, they would reline it and I would bite down on my other denture to get them to fit correctly. So when I went there, he didn't have that much reline material anyways, because he was going to have me come back a week later because he had to order more reline to finish out the bottom because there were some holes in the reline that he needed to fill up. But he found some different type of another reline material he don't like to use to fill in that spot. Now, so when he did my top reline, there's not as much reline material on the top as there was, and then when he relined the bottom of my teeth, he had to sand down parts of my teeth to get them to fit a little bit correctly. Now, I didn't notice this until I went outside, but when I went outside and came and seen it in the mirror and came back, and he already went to lunch, and I wasn't about to wait around for an hour until he got back. I'm just going to call him about it. Now, he has a problem speaking English a little bit, so I was kind of confused what he was telling me when he was saying that my bite is off, but my midline is good. But when he was shaving it down, I felt like they were closing okay. But when I get out to the car, I realized now I have what you would call an underbite. Where now these 6 front bottom teeth lap over the front of my teeth. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to show you. Now, to me, they kind of feel like they're closing correctly in a way, because I can't really notice any difference that much right now. But look appearance, yeah, you can definitely tell that the bite is off. And I believe that's due to the fact that I don't have that much reline material in the top, because I noticed my top denture. Alright, sorry about that. My wife was calling in and I lost camera. So, let me get back to what I was. So, now the top, if it's a little bit higher, which is good, because it doesn't seem like it's so low down, and it doesn't look like my gum is sticking out as bad. But now, I look like the white bubble gum. Before I looked like the Planet of the Apes, where my gum stuck out, the top one. And now I'm just looking like bubblegum shrimp. I'm not too happy about it. But then again, you know, I mean, what can you do? It is what it is, right? So I'm just going to call him and ask him, is there any way I can come back next week when he has more reline material, and maybe put more reline material in there to thicken it up a little bit, to push it back out where it goes over the gum, over them teeth. Or I'm just gonna have to go walk around like that, you know. So not too happy about that right now. But anyways, on the other news, I am at my 6-month mark. I almost can take these out to speak better without them in my mouth. I'm at my 6-month mark, but before I tell you that story, but I am probably going to use some cushion grip to stick in there, or just go get more reline material from Walmart and do it myself, and just make them a little bit thicker so they push down. Because I have to wear these probably for another 5 more months before I get my permanent set come in. So I am at my 6-month mark where they're going to start doing the permanent denture process. And I almost have the $1,400 to do it. I'm like at $1,200 now, so about $200 away. And he wanted to start the process today to go ahead and get it going, but I at least wanted to give it 1 more month to let my gums heal up as much as I can before they do the first mold. And how that works is I go in, they do a mold of my mouth, just my gums, and these are for the wax triads, and so they'll mold my mouth, they'll send them off to the lab, and 3 weeks later they'll come back in, and then they'll do another impression of my mouth, and then I think they'll send them off to the lab, and then 3 weeks later they'll come back with teeth in them. I can choose the color, but I don't know if I can choose the shape just yet, because they try to match the shape of my teeth with my mouth and my smile on how it looks. But when it comes back, and then if I don't like the way the teeth color look, or if there's any adjustments, or if there's any size that I want in my teeth, I have to fix it, tell them now. And if I do any changes, they'll send them back off. I have to wait another 3 weeks till they come back. And then if I like them and everything's good, they'll send them back off. And another 3 weeks, I'll get my permanent set. But so it's about it takes about 9 weeks, almost like 2 months, 2.5 months to get your permanent dentures. So that's why I'm trying to fix this as best I can, because I don't want to have to walk around like this for 4 more months with a underbite, and then not fitting correctly. I haven't even tried to eat in it yet. I do notice I kind of have a hard time speaking because it feels like this is pushing out. I do like the fact that my top denture is more closer up to my gums than they were, but now for that reason it's causing the underbite, because when they make these teeth, they're not perfect, they're just estimated. So that is some of the white reline material he put in there. He didn't want to use it, but that's all he had at the time because he didn't realize he ran out and he had it on order. I had to take it home and clean it. I still got to clean it up a little bit more. It looks like I've been chewing on marshmallows. This is the reline material in the top. I don't really have pictures before, but it was a lot thicker. There was more reline material in there, and that made it hang down a little bit lower off my gums to make the top teeth to go over the bottom. Because when they made these teeth, they were already kind of like bulging outwards. So now at the top is more flush, backwards, more back now. It goes a little bit back for my bottom teeth. But it's just trials and tribulations. That's what you're going to go through as a immediate denture wearer. Your first immediate dentures are going to sometimes work, sometimes not. Sometimes they can fix them, sometimes they not. Sometimes you gotta fix them yourself, sometimes you can't. So you just gotta like be patient, you know. Am I upset and angry? Yeah, but I'm not upset and angry till I know that it's not the end of the world. It's not like it can't be fixed. I mean, half the time I walk around my house without my teeth in my mouth, but when I do go out in public, I do put my teeth in, and I do need them to eat hard stuff. So I am going to try to fix this the best I can before I call them back. I'm just going to get some cushion grip and put more cushion grip in there and see if that will thicken up the bottom part where it kind of like maybe fills in that void. And if that works, I'll put that in the video. Alright, other than that, y'all have a great day and talk to you later. It's one of my stepkids in the back. So, yeah. She's all being all giggly and stuff like that in the background because I'm doing the video for YouTube, so she's being a little bit crazy. Alright, well, y'all have a great day and God bless and stay safe.